Hello, Spartan fans, and welcome to this week's edition of the MBU Men's Basketball Coaches Show. My name is Trevor Rich, alongside head coach Taylor Jarvis. The Spartans enter the week 11-5 overall and 6-3 in Heart of America Conference play, tied for second in the Heart of America Conference. Taylor, let's first just quickly recap Saturday, a loss to Peru State, 76-68. Tyson Williams played one heck of a game, a career-high 15 points.
Yeah, Tyson's one I've been talking about, really since last year, and he redshirted last year, so it's taken him a little bit of time being out all last year, not playing basketball, but he had a great showing. With Jarvis out, it's a great opportunity for some of our young guys to be able to get a few more minutes, and I know it's going to help us when they're playing their best basketball towards the end of the season, so there's a little bit of a silver lining in there of being able to get Tyson some minutes and let him get out there and have a little bit of fun, see some success, because he's a good enough player to start in some of the teams in our league, and even for us. So for him to have that success and see that, I think it's going to be great for us moving forward.
He certainly stepped up, and it's not great having J-Mo out, but to see the depth that you have off your bench, especially when a J-Mo does come back, it shows how deep you guys really are.
Yeah, and we're young in a lot of positions, so it's great to have those guys be able to have some opportunities. And we got to play our best basketball late, when it really matters, when it comes winning time. So we're on a good trajectory, even though we've had a few losses here. I don't believe in loss; I believe in learning. So we've had a bunch of opportunities here to learn, to make sure that we can improve some different things going into postseason play.
Including the game against the Bobcats last Saturday. On the slate, 4 of the next 5 games were here at home.
Yep.
Wednesday at home against CMU. Unfortunately, the Spartans have lost 2 straight at home, back to Columbia in December. Haven't had a lot of home games recently.
Yeah.
And then to the Bobcats on Saturday. How important will it be to get back in the win column here at the SRC?
The pressure and the importance of the game doesn't change just because every single game on our schedule, we believe we can win. So anytime that we don't, it is disappointing in that. But this game has just as much pressure and just as much as what it had going into the Peru game. It's another home game. Those are games, especially Heart of America. You have to lock those up because competition is so thick within the conference. So getting home games, there's an advantage playing at home. You have to win as many home games as you can in conference to set yourself up for postseason seeding. But it's a big game. Central Methodist playing great ball. They just went to Graceland, lost by 8 or 10. So I know they're hungry. They're in the same position as us. There's going to be a lot of jostling, and there's going to be a lot of teams beating each other up kind of in the middle of the pack, and even the 2 through 4 spot in the Heart. So there's definitely, some big implications on this game, but we do play these guys twice.
The Eagles are also second in the league in points per game at an 83.1 points per game clip. So defensively, what do you guys need to do to get some stops?
Well, Isaiah Reams, he's their little point guard. He's left-handed. I know him for a couple years now. He's a really good shooter. He's put up 30 a few games. He's going to be a major target. They have some decent athletes at the rim that are their forward positions. They kind of open it up, do more of ball screen. So our ball screen coverage is going to have to be really good. Our forwards are going to have to step up and guard their forwards. And we're going to have to put a lot of emphasis on Isaiah. Isaiah is one of the best players in the Heart of America. He's a great kid, great leader. He's coming around, playing great basketball right now. So he's definitely one of our biggest focuses.
One thing that's interesting this week is Wednesday, the matchup against the Eagles. The Spartans haven't faced them since 2013, so it's been a while there.
Gosh, that has been.
And then Saturday, road game at William Penn. So with this being the first year in the Heart of America Conference, we're playing some teams we haven't played in a while.
Yeah, and at William Penn, we went up there, I forget how many, maybe 4 or 5 years ago we went up there. It's a tough place to play. They get a good student section out there, so that game's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that one to get back up to Oskaloosa. They have a cool atmosphere, and both these games, like we're talking about, it's top 5 teams in the Heart right here that can dictate being in second place or being in 5th place off these 2 games coming up.
They're 12-5 overall, tied for second in the Heart Conference at 6-3, just like the Spartans' big game. So William Penn, we talked about CMU's offense. William Penn, the Statesman's offense, is ranked number 1 in the conference. They average 93.4 points per game, Coach.
They get after it. They run. They play very open, very free. They've got some great athletes as well at different positions, and they get their shots up. They're a team that it seems like they do some analytics. They want to shoot some more threes or layups, as well as they want to create more possession. So they do crash hard on the offensive rebounds. And against the Peru State, we didn't rebound particularly well. So that's some areas we're going to have to fix, especially going into William Penn, because they rebound the ball so well. But it'll be interesting. We're not the fastest paced team, so it's going to be a contrast in styles there. And I think the team that's able to dictate the tempo and the pace of that game is going to be the team that's successful. If it gets into a track meet, we're going to be in a tricky spot, especially at their place. So we're going to have to do a lot defensively to make sure we slow the game down, and then offensively make sure we execute at that game.
Absolutely. I think that's a great point. And these two games may well be a track meet. Maybe you don't want them to be, but if they turn into one, I think shooting the 3 ball is going to be really important for you guys. And on the season, Spartans have struggled shooting the 3 ball at about a 27% clip. So this week, is that something you guys are going to be emphasizing in practice? We got to knock down those shots.
We do. We have to shoot the right ones, and we're getting decent looks, and we're getting the guys that we want to shoot it. Austin, Drew, Ty. When Jarvis gets back, Preston shot it well. For us, it's more about almost doubling down to a point of getting a better shot around the rim or making sure we're getting to the free throw line. Those are the 2 areas that is kind of the strong suit of the team. But we do have to shoot it better from the perimeter. It's only going to help us. It's only going to take a little bit of pressure off of some of our offense as well as our defense. So it's definitely an emphasis, something that we've been working on to make sure that we're getting good looks and good shots, make sure our guys are confident shooting those shots. But it's definitely something that we got to continue to improve on.
2 huge conference games this week. Coach, the students are back on campus.
Yep.
So Wednesday night here, 7:30 against the Eagles. What's your message for the students and fans to come out and support you guys?
Yeah, come on out. It'll be a great atmosphere. I played at Central Methodist for a year in 2015 or 2016. I forget when I was there.
That's awesome.
And Jeff Sherman, Matt's dad, was the coach at the point. So it'll be cool to have Matt up here. He's a good coach. But it's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a good atmosphere. They're a really talented team offensively. They got some firepower. They got some good athletes. So people should be playing on the rim and hit some shots. So it should be a fun game to be a part of no matter what. But I know for us, I appreciate anybody that's able to come out and make it a tough atmosphere for teams to play in. We've had so much success at home here, and we got to get back on that win column. So anybody that's able to come out, Spartan Nation, come on out, support us, get loud, get a little bit crazy. Help us get back on the winning sides of things here at our home court.
You heard it here from Coach. Spartans, be here Wednesday night at 7:30. Coach, good luck this week.
Extra.
Fans, we will see you next time here on the next edition of the MBU Men's Basketball Coaches Show.